Have you ever asked yourself if you have bad knees? Stop blaming your knees. It is not your knees that's causing the knee pain. Your knee is a relatively simple joint. It's a hinge with a little bit of rotation. Now, compared to the joint below it, your ankle, which is a gliding joint, or the joint above it, your hip, which is a ball and socket joint, your knee is relatively simple. The ball and socket of your hip should have great range of motion, circumduction. That means it can go out, it can go in, it can go forward, it can go back, and it can make a circle in both directions. That is a lot of movement from a joint. So if that is weak and impinged or inhibited, lacks motion, you're going to feel it in the knee. If your ankle doesn't move well, you don't have plantar flexion, dorsiflexion, or you have pronated ankles where your ankles fall in and cause the flat-footed look, if you shove your ankles in, your knee is going to be torqued in as well. So you have the symptom, the pain. Pain in your body is simply a message to your brain that something is wrong. Your brain is realizing there's something wrong with the system and you're feeling it in your knee. You need to correct the system. So in this case, the ankle. Get your ankles out of pronation, strengthen the lower leg, stabilize the hip. And the first step to do that is walking backwards 10 to 20 minutes every day. If you can walk forward, you can walk backwards. This will immediately start reversing the impact and the compression that is caused by forward motion, because the muscles fire in the exact opposite sequence when you go backwards. If walking backwards on land is too difficult, simply get into a pool with water up to your chest, somewhere in this depth. It's going to take about 70% of your body weight off of your ankles, knees, and hips. It's going to get the muscles that need to get strong, stronger, and then you'll be able to get out of pain and step by step improve what is happening above and below the knee to correct the knee pain issue that you're experiencing. It is not that you have bad knees, it's the joint above and below. You'll also need to do toe raises, which lifts your toes and then your foot, and that strengthens this muscle right here, the tibialis anterior. This muscle is commonly the one that people do not ever train. So if you train that muscle, that will help decelerate your foot, reducing the impact when you go forward. Walking backwards prevents any of that from happening.